I cannot stand messages of hope coming from celebrities. I avoid and ignore those videos as much as possible. Okay, so I'm not sure if this belongs in r/true ephemicist or if this is an unpopular opinion. However, judging by the positive responses to celebrities on social media, I think this is unpopular. I consider myself an empathetic and compassionate person, but I don't think I've ever abhorred messages of hope coming from celebrities so much. I feel like I'm being talked down to, almost like I'm a toddler and they're adults saying stay inside, we need each other, we'll be okay. It is so easy for them to say things like that while they're still making money from royalties and endorsements. I don't think people are really able to conceive just how bad things are going to be going forward. I have no problem with artists/performers playing their music for us, but for fuck's sake just don't tell us how to feel better. Also, what's really grinding my gears are all the people sharing celebrity messages/videos on social media. My sisters and my mom are constantly sending group texts with links to messages of hope from emotional celebrities. Listen, I love Tom Hanks. Castaway. Fucking Castaway. Love that movie. But if someone sent me a video of Tom Hanks trying to lift our spirits with words of encouragement, I think I'd rather shart to have a problem I had to deal with immediately. We need to focus on our communities we're a part of in order to help each other out. I 1000% agree with that. I do not need Gwyneth or J.Lo guiding me on how to be thankful for what I have. I didn't watch the video, but I remember there was a message out from Kate Winslet and Matt Damon, the stars of Contagion. They were weighing in on the COVID-19 pandemic. I found that pretty cringe. I'm sure it had a positive message and made a whole bunch of people feel better or optimistic, which is great, but I found it a little ridiculous and pretentious to have us assume that Kate Winslet and Matt Damon have some additional COVID-19 knowledge and experience because one played an epidemiologist and the other played a grieving husband in a pandemic movie filmed a decade ago. I think this will be a pretty popular opinion on Reddit. After that Imagine Celebrity video came out, I ranted to nearly everyone I knew, my group of friends, my boyfriend, and my sister, and they all thought it was harmless and in good faith. They genuinely didn't understand why it annoyed me so much. I think it's such an extreme display of privilege. Thanks for your post. If I hear one more fucking celebrity say we're in this together, I'll fucking scream. I'm sitting here in my 2-bed, 1-bath 70-year-old house with a 15-year-old sofa and a leaky roof. Don't film yourself by the window of your $90,000 kitchen overlooking your swimming pool in your Malibu Barbie beach house and tell me how much you feel me. You don't. It's pretty fucking easy to preach about stay at home from your multimillion house, safe and secure, that even if the lockdown lasts until the end of time, you will be extremely well off financially and don't have to worry about a thing. But to be honest, as annoying and stuck up as celebs are about this, the saddest thing will always be, just like in politics, when people at the bottom being screwed over by the system continue worshipping and lavishing their attention on celebs. When the celebs give away all their fortune and come live with us on basic or low wages, not certain about the roof over their head or their next paycheck, then we can talk. And the damn food commercials are driving me crazy as well. We now have touchless pizza. Your order comes out of a hot oven and is not touched afterward. God damn, it was like that before coronavirus. Contactless, less payment, this and that. It was like that before coronavirus. Oh, and the car commercials running. Come in and get a loan for a car, and if you have lost your job we will give a 6-month deferment. What sane person goes out and buys anything other than essential items at this moment? Celebrities, Hollywood, are completely disconnected and in most cases no less than the rest of us about reality. But also can pay to receive the best safety and treatment. Listen to some of these celebs. They are clueless. Besides, they spend a lot of time talking about roses and pasta for some reason. God, it's starting to feel like they're speaking a code language with one other that only they understand. I personally just hate messages in general from celebrities. Unless their reason for being a celebrity is related to the message. I mean, Tom Hanks would make anyone feel better, but didn't he recover from corona? Like, he was very at risk and one of the earlier case too. Exactly. It must be so hard to be holed up in a 20,000 square foot home with a gourmet kitchen, pool, and servants. Gosh. Well, I'll give Tom Hanks a pass cause he actually got the coronavirus, so he has some actual experience to share. Stay inside, be safe, we are praying for you. Whereas they just made $150 in the last 20 seconds. You have obviously never been stuck in a multi-million-dollar mansion with everything you have ever needed, and it shows. While that's true that those videos are annoyances, they also can get a ton of people together to raise money and help out as well during times like this. The only celebrity message I've liked so far is Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's Shaun of the Dead parody clip. It's funny and it gets the message across. I mean, I guess. I just really don't care though. Like, is it dumb sometimes? Sure, but they're not hurting anyone. It's just really at the bottom of the list of things I feel even remotely passionate about. I just wish they'd pay their taxes. Celebrities get criticized for doing nothing. Then they get criticized for trying to do something. This is a true unpopular opinion because most people appreciate any semblance of good intention. You have a deeper underlying issue if you get irked by actors and singers doing what they're paid to do to make others happy. I definitely know where you are coming from. It would get annoying, especially if it is spammed to you daily. However, I also acknowledge how much influence celebrities have on a lot of people. That's why they are used in ads to make people spend money and buy the product. That's why they are used in charity shows to encourage people to donate. Although this method may not work for everyone, however, I do believe that many people would actually be more willing to stay at home more when they see celebrities they like do the same. That is probably the purpose of it all, not to belittle people or the problems they face. It's just a method to encourage to persuade people to stay at home. Funny thing is, I haven't actually seen any of them. I don't know if my general disinterest means I never see anything they do unless it's actually newsworthy or what. So far all I have seen is my regular content creators or groups I follow having brief mentions of it. I couldn't give a shit if a celeb sings a song or cries in front of a camera. I was in stitches when a video game streamer I occasionally follow modified a game so Evaon was social distancing. AKA 90% of NPCs got removed BC they are staying at home. Unless you typically watch I don't know Will Smith or whoever, why would you want to start now? Messages of hope from people who have, or had close ones die to COVID-19 don't matter because they're rich. Hang on. Why should all of them be seen negatively? You don't need them telling you to feel good, but why is that exactly?